Have you ever wondered where the idea of churches originated from? Let's dive into it. At its core, a church is more than just a building. It's a community of people, united by their faith, who come together to worship, share, and support each other. The genesis of churches takes us back to Roman times, when early Christians regularly gathered in homes to practice their faith in secret, away from the prying eyes of a society that didn't understand or accept them. As time went on, the world witnessed a monumental shift in the perception and practice of Christianity. This shift was largely influenced by the conversion of Emperor Constantine to Christianity. His conversion brought about a transition from home gatherings to designated buildings for worship, setting the stage for the church structures we're familiar with today. So, the first churches were not the grand structures we see today, but rather humble homes. So, how did these humble gatherings evolve into the magnificent structures we see today? As time marched on, these modest assemblies started to take a more solid form. The design of churches began to change, influenced by various factors such as architectural styles, cultural shifts, and religious changes. The early churches of the Middle Ages were heavily influenced by Roman architecture, characterized by rounded arches and sturdy pillars. But as we moved into the Gothic period, churches started to transform into awe-inspiring structures with pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses. But it wasn't just architectural styles that shaped churches. Cultural shifts and religious changes played a significant role too. As Christianity spread and became more mainstream, churches started to reflect the power and wealth of the church. They became larger and more ornate, filled with beautiful art and priceless relics. Now let's talk about the spread of churches. Initially rooted in the Middle East, the church began to expand its reach. Europe became a major center for Christianity, and churches sprouted like mushrooms across the continent. From the grand cathedrals of France and Italy to the stone churches of the British Isles, each bore testament to the faith of its people. But the footprint of the church didn't stop at Europe. Through missionary work and colonization, the church reached out to the far corners of the world. In Africa and South America, the church adapted to local cultures and traditions, resulting in a fascinating diversity of churches. From the simple, rural churches of Africa, built with local materials and reflecting local customs, to the grand cathedrals of South America, influenced by European colonizers, but infused with local flavor, the global spread of churches is a testament to the adaptability and resilience of faith. Today, we see a wide diversity of churches globally. Each church, from the Gothic cathedrals in Europe to the simple rural churches in Africa and South America, tells a unique story of faith, culture, and history. It's amazing to see how churches have evolved and spread across the globe, isn't it? Now, what about the churches of today? How have they changed? Churches today have certainly evolved, adapting to the ebb and flow of societal shifts and technological advancements. The essence of worship remains, but the methods have seen a transformation. A modern church isn't just about the steeple, the pews, or the altar. It's become a digital world with live-streamed sermons, online prayer groups, and virtual Bible studies. It's about connecting with the divine through the click of a button, from anywhere in the world. But the role of churches extends far beyond spiritual guidance. They've grown into community centers, serving as spaces that foster connections, celebrate diversity, and promote inclusivity. From organizing volunteer drives and charity events, to hosting youth programs and adult education classes, they've become vibrant hubs of activity. Moreover, churches in the modern era have become sanctuaries, places of refuge for those seeking solace or support. They provide food for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, and comfort for the troubled. They've become pillars of strength and hope in times of crisis. And let's not forget the pursuit of social justice. Churches today are often at the forefront of advocating for equality, human rights, and environmental sustainability. They march, they protest, they lobby, they make their voices heard. Churches have certainly come a long way from the humble home gatherings of the early followers of Christianity. They've transformed, adapted, and expanded. Yet they've held steadfast to their core purpose: to serve, to inspire, and to foster a sense of belonging. So, we've traveled through time. exploring the evolution and spread of churches. We've uncovered the initial sparks of their genesis, traced their expansion across continents, and examined their profound influence in our modern society. It's truly a testament to the enduring fabric of shared faith and community. If you found this journey interesting, remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring.